Hey, what's up guys? It's Forms here. I'm gonna make this video basically to show you what I do before a game to warm up, and I'm also gonna show you my settings. I think it's really important to have proper mouse, proper settings, and a proper mouse pad and a proper keyboard, as well as a proper monitor. So even as important as the computer is, it's really good to have uh, these things. So I'm gonna go over each of these because they're really not that expensive in the grand scheme of things if you're comparing them to a 1070 or a 1060 graphics card. I mean, that's a $400 or $500 graphics card. This is a $50 mouse, $80 keyboard, and I bought the monitor for $100. So, and this is quality equipment that'll last me for years. So I'm just gonna kind of go over it, and you can take what you want out of this. My mouse is a SteelSeries Rival, and I'll go ahead and show you the settings I have for that. So this SteelSeries Rival, if you were to buy one brand new right now, it's a $50 mouse. I'm not by any means like advertising for any of these companies, but I just want to show you my setup. If you have like a different mouse, like a Razer mouse or something like that, you actually might be able to get into the settings, and if it has settings that you can change, it'll be pretty nice. This one has a couple of different dots per inch options. The sensors are really good on these SteelSeries Rivals. I know that's why I bought mine, because it was cheap and it had a really nice sensor, and it's a lightweight mouse. I didn't want a heavy mouse. I wanted something I could whip around kind of. And so basically, if you're trying to get into your settings, you're going to go into your Windows thing, and you can go, like if you have a Razer mouse, just type in Razer and it should pop up with a Razer Engine or something similar, but mine's a SteelSeries, so it's SteelSeries Engine 3, and it shows you my gear rival. So click on that. That's my mouse, and here it shows your sensitivities. So I have two sensitivity profiles, kind of. One's at 400 dots per inch and one's at 800 dots per inch. We don't want any acceleration or anything like that. And I have this button set to my sensitivity toggle because it's hard to hit when I'm doing stuff, so I can't accidentally press it and fuck my sensitivity up. And I'll show you right now. So this is 400. If I'm doing the same mouse movement and I hit the button, that's the movement that I'm getting out of it now. I click it again, and it comes back down, way out, come back down. So it's 400 versus 800. This is double what this is. But these sensors are really sensitive, so they pick up every little dot. So it's really important to have a good sensor in your mouse, because this is basically like having a real, like, it's like having a scope, basically, like a good scope. Like, you just can't, like, it's just required for aiming, I don't know, to have a good sensor in your mouse. The next thing I want to show you is your Windows settings. So once you have your mouse settings set up, it's also important to have your Windows settings set properly. And we're just going to search Windows, and we're going to go for Windows mouse, or let's see, mouse. Yeah, okay. Let's just type in mouse, and it says change your mouse settings. Additional mouse options, and we're gonna go, this is for buttons, we don't really care about that. We're looking for the actual pointer options, and we're going for pointer speed. So this is how fast your pointer moves. It's also basically sensitivity is a correct term for this. And you want your Windows mouse settings, if you have a mouse like this, like a gaming mouse, because you're adjusting the sensitivity at the mouse, not at the Windows settings. You always want your Windows settings to be at 6 bars out of 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right in the middle, I think it is. And I don't think you want to click enhance pointer precision. I could be wrong. And there's other options, but just click apply once you're done and then OK. And this will basically smooth out the Windows communication with the rival. It just helps it a bunch. All the CSGO players have their Windows settings usually at 6 out of 11. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. So anyway, next thing is your mouse pad. I have a really big mouse pad because I have a low sensitivity that I like, and if you have a low sensitivity, you're gonna have to move your arm across more of your desk. And I used to have a smaller mouse pad and I didn't really like it, and so what I recommend off the bat for if you want a big mouse pad and you want something that's comfortable, it's also kind of like a keyboard pad for me, is the SteelSeries QCK XXL, and it's basically covers, it's probably about 1 yard long by 1.5 feet wide, and ooh, look at the recommended. Fuck yeah. Basically it's a really nice pad. It's nice and thick, and it covers, you can see how big it is. So how I like to set it up is I have my keyboard slanted right here. I have my monitor right here, like the base, and then I dedicate basically almost this whole third of the keyboard of the mouse pad to just mouse movement, because I want to move my mouse freely and aim is very important. So the other thing I like about this mouse pad is it's really thick, and he's gonna show you that in just a second here. When he picks it up, you can see how thick this thing is. It's about 1 centimeter thick, and so it's really nice, comfortable, and like I said, I set my hand on it, or my wrist, for my keyboard for my left hand, and I use it for my mouse. So the mouse slides super nice on it. It's pretty easy to clean. You can just kind of dust it off. So that's the mouse pad I would recommend. The next thing is a mechanical keyboard. It's really important to have a mechanical keyboard just for like general movement. And they do sell them with different switches, so if you want a more sensitive movement or less sensitive, like if you want the keys to be harder to press or easier to press, you can look up the different colors. But I believe I have a G610 cherry red keys by Logitech. It was $80 on sale when I got it, so I wouldn't recommend buying it if it's over $100. But this is basically what I have right here. Very simple, but like I said, mechanical keys. It's wired, reliable as all hell, backlit. So that's what I would do. Oopsie. The next thing is your monitor. So I would recommend a 144 Hz refresh rate BenQ monitor. It doesn't have to be a BenQ. I know Asus sells some too. I'll go ahead and put that down. But I really enjoy the color that I get out of this BenQ monitor with the setting that I downloaded. Basically, the 144 Hz refresh rate is going to give you a lot better game quality. Like, looking at your monitor is going to be a lot nicer. I like this video. It shows it really well. This is just 60 versus 120, but the games are slowed down. But you can see the screen tearing. So you see the screen tear that's happening up here at the top, at the corners of the game. The screen will tear when he moves the camera. And you kind of want it to be nice and clean. The corners be nice and clean. So there's more screen tear happening over at the 60 hertz. It looks a lot more clippy almost. And that's just shooting the 8K. You can see the tears and when he moved the thing across. Wow. And yeah, the mouse is also going to refresh a lot faster on the 144 hertz monitor. You can see that. And he's got a BenQ. But yeah, there's a really big difference. There's a reason why they cost as much as they do. I bought this one on Craigslist that I'm using. 144 hertz monitor. And it was $100 off some guy. I got it used. Nothing wrong with it. And I think you could find one probably similar. So anyway, it's gonna really help in like high combat situations having that 144 hertz. And I have a launch option that I use that runs my PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds in like the refresh rate is set to 144 hertz, so it knows that I'm running the monitor. Anyway, the next thing is a mouse cord holder, and I know it sounds stupid. I'm probably starting to drag on here, but this is really essential shit. Oops, I was about to type essential shit. And I'll show you mine. I have a free mouse cord holder. I just use like a mug, but this is like the Razer one. I guess Office Depot sells it. Wow, what a shitty picture that is. Let's look at a different picture. This is the one by Razer. I think some of the pros use ones like this, but it's basically a stand, and you run your mouse cord right on the back there from the left all the way up, down, and it holds your mouse cord up in the air for you. So when you're moving your mouse, it's a lot smoother and it's drag free, so your cord never gets stuck on anything or nothing like that. Yeah, so pretty nice. I probably should get one of these because I'm just using a mug, like I said, but I'll take a picture of my desk setup once we're all done here too. So last but not least, CSGO aim map. So this is what I do right before I join a game of PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. I open up Counter-Strike and I basically go into an aim map and kill a bunch of bots. But I'll show you how to download this aim map that I'm about to go into. Hopefully this will help you guys out. So we're going to go play offline with bots. And we're going to go to workshop. Once we're in workshop, we're going to go to view workshop because we're trying to find the aim map. And we're going to search up here in the search bar. We're going to type in aim bots with a Z. Go ahead and search. And aimbots training. And we want this one with the tiger on it. It's got the yellow lettering by Mr. Euleticals. 5-star rating. It's a beautiful little training map. And you want to subscribe. It doesn't cost money or nothing like that. It just shows up in your Steam workshop, so you like have the map or whatever. And like if he updates it, it'll update it whenever you go into your workshop, I think. So the next thing you do, go back to your workshop, hit refresh, and it should pop up in here. And there's other maps that I've downloaded in the past, but I'm just going to cover this one for now. You can do your own research on other aim maps. This is my favorite. So aimbots training, click go. Doesn't matter if you hit no bots. This map will automatically put you on the correct team, so you don't have to worry about that. You just kind of get in and go. Alright, so once we're in, there's a few settings I want to show you. So just walking up, I mean, you can see there's guns on the wall. If you want a different gun, you can shoot it. It'll change it for you. But I like to stick with the AK. So here, I like to use this just because it makes it look a little nicer. I like to do sky off, and yeah. You can see right now the bots are pretty they're pretty spread out, and I don't really like that. Like, I don't want to have to drag all the way across to practice my aim. It's kind of annoying. So I just kind of want to focus like I'm almost looking at a window and there's a bunch of enemies coming up, kind of like this, you know. And yeah, so what I do is you can turn off the sides. So I turn off all sides except for one. And I turn this one down to 5 out of 6 or whatnot, because the AK is sort of inaccurate at this range, and you're going to be shooting into the corners sometimes, and that's far enough. So yeah, and then I kind of like to line myself up where I can see everything, like right about here is good, I think. And I just start shooting bots, and basically what this limited view does is it gets you a lot of action in a short amount of time, and it's gonna increase your muscle memory. So I'll show you an example here. Not really warmed up right now, but we'll see what we can do. So kind of sloppy, but you get the drift. Yeah, it's I don't know. I really like doing these high combat things, because when I start shooting, I'll practice holding my breath a little bit. You know, whatever like makes it work for you. And you can change your CSGO sensitivity as well. Since you already have your Windows sensitivity set and your mouse sensitivity, I'll just show you quickly mine. Mine's at 1.8 on CSGO, pretty low, but it seems to work out really nice. So but this is just a good map to kind of stretch your hand out, grab the mouse, feel it out. It's okay to miss, you know, but it's good to practice like going target to target as fast as you can. And yeah, the other thing I'm going to show you quick, headshot only mode. I like to put that on just so I can't kill him accidentally in the body. And yeah, once you get warmed up after 20 minutes of this, I guarantee you'll not even miss a shot. So it's just really nice to get your hand moving. You can turn on uneven ground. That's another thing I want to show you guys. If you can see them here, hold on. I'll shut this side off, turn this side on, and I'll show you while I click it what the uneven ground does. So they'll all start spawning in over here. Just a moment. Well, they should. No. Hello, bots. Are they stuck somewhere? Oh. Yeah, they're all stuck somewhere. That's really weird. That's never happened. So, I'll show you uneven ground. Click here. So basically, you're looking at the bots, and if you click uneven ground, instead of having all their heads lined up, like really nice, or I could just go like this if I really wanted to, and just paste them all across in one sweep. Uneven ground will put them at different angles, so you have to adjust, and I really like that. And it's really good for flick practice. You know, not missing shots. It's a quality map. So anyway, I think that's it. That's what I like to do, at least, is have it set up kind of like this when I'm practicing and just kill a bunch of them. But if you do want to do, like, you know, big rotations with the mouse, you can practice that too by setting up multiple sides. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this little video. I don't do this often at all. Never done this before, actually. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. And here, I'll just quickly go over all 6 things. So we went over your mouse and your settings and your Windows settings. I have a SteelSeries Rival. Your Mousepad. I have a SteelSeries QCK XXL. I have the Logitech G610 Cherry Red MX keys. I have a BenQ monitor. It's a 24-inch, 144 hertz. These are pricey, but like I said, check Craigslist. So check your local classifieds. I would highly recommend a monitor. You saw the screen tearing that was happening there. It looks really ugly. And you can look that up yourself if the video didn't show it really that well. 60 hertz versus 144 hertz screen tear. Mouse cord holder. So we went over that. It's really good to keep your mouse propped up and off your desk so it doesn't get caught on shit. And the last thing is the CSGO aim map. So that's Mr. Uleticals. And yeah, this is Farms. Thanks for watching, and peace out.